Moving on to another global news story that WION has been closely tracking since yesterday, a Belarusian opposition leader who galvanized mass protests against leader Alexander Lukashenko last year has now been sentenced to nearly 2 decades in prison. The jailing, which is being seen as Lukashenko taking revenge, has prompted condemnation from other countries, of course. Sergei Tikhanovsky is a popular 43-year-old YouTube blogger who last launched a presidential campaign against Lukashenko. The strongman leader of Belarus, that is, who has been in power since 1994. But his campaign was cut short. He was arrested on charges of violating public order and has been kept in detention since. Now, after a months-long trial, a court found Tikhanovsky guilty of organizing riots, inciting social hatred, and sentenced him to 18 years in prison. His wife, Svetlana Tikhanovskaya, who became the opposition leader in his stead, has now called the sentence a revenge by Lukashenko.
Но с другой стороны, год, 20, 100 лет – это ненормально, это незаконно, и это не то, с чем можно мириться. И поэтому, комментируя его так называемый приговор, я буду задавать себе только один вопрос. Что я буду делать с этой новостью?
Western countries have been quick to denounce this sentence. An EU spokesperson called the verdict a part of an ongoing systematic repression of human rights, while the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that the Belarusian people did not deserve such harsh repression. Germany's new foreign minister called the verdict absolutely scandalous.
I've taken note of the scandalous verdicts against Sergei Tikhanovsky and others, and I have to say here also on a personal note, because I've been in contact with Svetlana Tikhanovskaya for many, many times, and also as a wife and a mother of 2, I have to say this is really incredible. This verdict's taken now. Sergei Tikhanovsky is also a husband, and he is also a father of 2.
Svetlana Tikhanovskaya, who is widely believed to have won last year's vote, was forced to flee the country after Lukashenko launched a vicious crackdown on those who were protesting the election results. The crackdown saw hundreds of people jailed and many more forced to leave the country. Her husband, Sergei Tikhanovsky, has been handed the longest prison sentence of any opposition leader so far. They join a growing list of people behind bars in Belarus. As of Tuesday, there were 920 political prisoners in the country, according to a human rights group. Lukashenko has grown increasingly isolated in the wake of his post-vote crackdown. Western nations have hit Belarus with multiple sanctions, but Lukashenko has so far withstood the onslaught, mainly with the backing of his main ally and creditor, Russia. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.